Hello and welcome to Game Domain. This is the top 10 rumored games of E3 2017. I'll be your host, Dean Gilberry.
E3 officially starts on the 13th of June, but leaks and rumors have already flooded the internet. There's talk of playable demos, release dates, and video games currently in development to ratchet up the hype before they are released. But the most important E3 reveals will be the sudden announcement of new games. Internet speculation is part of being a gamer, but given some knowledge of game devs in general scuttlebutt, yes, that's a real word, we at Game Domain have made a list of just a few games we'll probably see introduced and hyped at this year's E3.
Number 10, Left 4 Dead 3.
Evidence for Left 4 Dead 3 is pretty slim, but the popularity of the game's previous 2 installments is impossible to deny. We're hoping for 4 new characters, new maps in a different southern locale, and of course, new zombies! The world cries out for a cooperative asymmetric zombie shooter, and Valve would be smart to answer.
Number 9, BioWare's Project Dylan.
We don't know what Dylan actually is, but we do know it's a persistent multiplayer shooter. Think Bungie's Destiny or Ubisoft The Division, but made by the guys who brought us Mass Effect and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It's disappointing because Bungie made their name by creating role-playing games with a depth of groundness. Despite the lightsabers and dragons, by the time E3 is over, we'll probably know if they're going to bring that depth to a genre that's typically shallow, if the BioWare we know is truly dead.
Number 8, Splinter Cell.
2013 Splinter Cell Blacklist didn't meet sales expectations, and there were complaints it was too open world. But the franchise itself is still popular. With a movie in development by New Regency and 4 years of development time, it's time to bring back Sam Fisher, the original voice actor Michael Ironside, in the series' original tight linear story structure. If Ubisoft can't even announce a Splinter Cell game in 2017, they might as well announce they're shutting it down.
Number 7, Super Smash Bros. On Switch.
We've never been sure why watching a lovable stable of classic Nintendo characters beat each other up is so fun, but it is. One of the things Nintendo does as they release a new platform is to get out their branded genre games for each one. So far they've covered open world adventuring in Breath of the Wild, and plan on getting racing with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Smash Bros. Is their signature fighting game, and it's hard to imagine they wouldn't confirm for their fans that it's on the way. Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aime slipped up and mentioned Smash Bros. In an interview, so we're pretty sure it's coming. What we're not sure about is whether it's going to be a full-on new game, which will come out in a few years, or a deluxe version, which, like Mario Kart 8, is an older game with a few upgrades and additional features.
Number 6, Starfield.
Bethesda has been adamant that the new Fallout or Elder Scrolls games aren't in the immediate future. Instead, they're putting resources into new intellectual properties with the same scope. According to patents filed a few years ago, one of those is Starfield. Bethesda has been otherwise tight about information, but it would be cool to see Bethesda make a sci-fi RPG actually set in space, especially if it distances itself from Fallout. After all, with BioWare pulling Mass Effect, we hope that Bethesda can make something to take its place on the massive throne of space RPGs.
Number 5, Batman Arkham Insurgency.
Batman Arkham Knight's story was a pretty definitive ending to the Arkham franchise, and for a while Rocksteady was going to forge ahead and create a game featuring Bruce Wayne's son, Damian Wayne, taking up the cowl. Leaks reveal that the idea for a new original game was scrapped, and Insurgency is now a prequel about Bruce Wayne and a young Dick Grayson. Instead of featuring members of Batman's infamous Rogues Gallery, it will deal with a breakout from Blackgate Prison. Messaging has been inconsistent, but we hope Rocksteady and WB Games will clear things up by the time E3 closes.
Number 4, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battles.
As a human alive on planet Earth, I know who Mario is. I never played Rayman or any of the other 10... Really? 10? 10 apparently popular Rabbids games. Mario and the gang will team up with the Rabbids in an RPG where they fight a common enemy with lasers. Despite the many leaks which confirm this game is going to be announced, the utter insanity of the idea makes me think it's some kind of prank from Nintendo and Ubisoft. I do look forward to playing it though.
Number 3, Bloodborne 2.
They're apparently not making any more Dark Souls games, which leaves us with the not technically Dark Souls, but Dark Souls Bloodborne franchise. Bloodborne's multiple endings might make a sequel a bit challenging, but the company From Software will probably pick the one that makes the best sequel. Leaked promotional art seems to back that up, and even new leaks claim that the art was for a new martial arts game with a Mesoamerican flair. Our diagnosis is that it's Bloodborne 2.
Number 1 and 2, Pikmin and Animal Crossing.
Leaked by Boys Life, Nintendo is definitely going to be announcing their intentions to make more Pikmin and Animal Crossing games for the Switch. Animal Crossing is especially exciting because it's simple. Community-based gameplay meshes well with a portable console. We generally know what to expect from Pikmin and Animal Crossing, so E3 will be an opportunity to learn the names of the new titles and get familiar with some of the improvements and new features Nintendo is going to be implementing.
Conclusion?
There are a lot more rumors about games circling around Pokemon Stars, but these were a mix of the most credible and the most exciting. If we forgot any, let us know in the comments and we'll see if we can give it some love in a later episode. You can always let us know about rumors and leaks on upcoming games via DM at our Twitter, @RealGameDomain. And remember, if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to check out our other videos made by the Game Domain team, you can take a look at our other channels.